everybody.
Today we're gonna make a project with watercolors. But Mom, I don't know how to paint.
She doesn't think she knows how to paint. We'll see how she can paint. We're going to read a very special book called The Dot. This is about a girl who didn't think that she could paint. So we're going to sing and read a story and make a project. Would you like to show them our chickens?
Yeah.
This is what we're going to do today. We're going to make a beautiful watercolor with little chickens. Cluck, 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 cluck. The chickens. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 Give me two colors from the color wheel.
Blue and orange.
He's got blue and orange in his hands. He's got blue and orange in his hands. He's got blue and orange in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Two more colors, please.
Green and yellow.
He's got green and yellow in his hands. He's got green and yellow in his hands. He's got green and yellow in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Thank you, Lord, for this nice day that we can spend together. So let's start off with our book, The Dot. The Dot by Peter Reynolds. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she cried. "Very funny," said Vashti. "I just can't draw." Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. There! Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper towards Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. "Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name." The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was above the teacher's desk. It was a little dot, the little dot that she had drawn, her dot, and framed in swirly gold. I can make a better dot than that. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted a yellow dot, a green dot, a red dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the yellow. She discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots in many colors. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, "Please sign it." The end. Here comes the fun part, painting. So we all love to paint, whether you have a rectangle box of watercolors or you have some watercolors like mine, that'll be the same. We're going to make chickens today with watercolors. We have to mix colors. So colors that we mix, is that primary or secondary? Primary is easy. You don't have to mix. Secondary, just like secondary school, is more difficult. Secondary colors, you have to mix. So we'll look at this color wheel. Red and yellow and blue are the primary colors. Those are easy. You can't make them, you have to use them. You have to make secondary colors by mixing. They're right here. Green and purple and orange. Those are the secondary colors. I'm going to make a dot of orange. How do I make orange? Here's my color wheel. To make orange, I mix the two friends. I mix red and yellow. And I'm going to start my dot. Can you see? I'm going to add some water to my dot, some yellow, and now I'm going to add red. We'll have orange on our paper. If I mix the yellow and the red on the plastic, on the palette, I can't see the yellow and the red in my dot. It's more fun to see both colors. So yellow and some red right in my dot, and a little water to mix it up. Another secondary color, what's that? Which one is another S? We made orange. Let's make purple. How do you make purple? Blue and red. Red for mixing, magenta. I'll start with some crimson here and add some blue. Crimson and blue. There we are. What's the next secondary color? Orange and purple and green. I'm going to mix yellow and blue to make green. I start with my lighter colors so I don't get my yellow dirty. I'm starting with my yellow. Here's my yellow and my blue, my tallow blue. To make a beautiful green, I'm going to add some water. I'm going to make one more. Now my dots are dry. We're going to turn them into silly chickens. I'll let you see close by. Now you're going to need a pencil or a marker. First, I'm going to make a circle around all of my dots. I'm not going to touch the paint in case it's still wet. And now we have to put a beak on our chickens. This chicken can look this way. And this chicken can look this way. And this chicken can look this way. And this chicken can look this way. Now our chickens need a little tail. And the chickens will need legs. I'm going to put the legs close between the beak and the tail. Here we go. Now we need to color the beaks orange. How do we make orange? Let's see how we make orange. Orange is a secondary color. We have to mix yellow and red. So I'll get a bit of yellow and a bit of red. This I can mix on my palette. I'm going to just color in the beaks. There we are. Now we're going to give our chickens a little bit of grass. How do I make green for the grass? Green is a secondary color. We have to mix yellow and blue. I'll get my yellow and my blue. I'll mix here to find a nice green. That's a nice green. And now, I always like to add extra yellow to grass. Take more yellow and add it into the grass. Some water and some more yellow. Now our chickens need eyes. This chicken will get one eye and another little tail, and one eye and another little tail, and one eye and another little tail, and one eye and another little tail. I hope you had fun with watercolors and secondary colors. Yellow and blue mix to make green. Magenta and blue mix to make purple. Yellow and red mix to make orange.